yo, what? How do we do a siren? A siren and I gotta get them sirens and alarms.
There you go. There you go.
Yo, we live out here in the crisis center, bro. Once again, bro, because we, just when we got one crisis under control, another one. Because in freestyle, man, that's what we got. And tonight, we got my boys, bro, Michael Sanchez and Captain Billy Wright. Because Billy Wright, even though how you say that, bro?
This is Billy Wright, and whatever I do, whatever I say, even if I'm wrong, Billy Wright is right.
Billy Wright is right. So what we got, boys? What we got for today? We got more Frankie Cutler stuff. We got. Yo, did I hear that something? Yo, Michael, did I hear that there's a problem like with Cito and.
There's something going. Yeah, with Mr. Miami.
Yeah, something wrong with Cito and Mr. Miami, and I also hear from different people that our boy Seek, Seek, like I hear that he's like threatening a few artists and stuff like that, and like all crazy, man.
Oh my God!
Like,
wait a minute. Oh my God!
Is that Seek the one that said that he goes to church?
The church going Seek.
Oh my God! I can't. He was just talking about God and all kinds of stuff, and he's a church man. I can't believe he's threatening artists and stuff like that. Oh my God, that's huge.
Yep, that's what's going on. I got a few phone calls from different artists and stuff like that, like kind of like Seek is bullying us, kind of deal. So,
yeah, but is he bullying any promoters also, or is it just the artists? That's the question.
Yeah, artists. I did.
Okay.
Yeah. I heard this gossip because remember all this stuff that you're gonna hear right here, people, all of this stuff is just gossip. This is gossip means that we can't confirm a lot of this stuff. We over here we can't confirm it, so it's just like the stuff like rumors, right? Like rumors, and so a rumor has it that that Seek and like that there was like some hitting. Somebody hit Charlie Rodriguez back in that Miramar concert. Well, and that somehow, Seek is like involved in this. Yep.
Oh wow.
So then again, this is just like Freestyle Crisis, and this is an entertainment program for you guys' enjoyment. There's a lot of the content of this particular program is strong. It's a very strong content, but it's just a show. It's just for your entertainment. So so that's what I hear. I hear Cito. I hear what's up with Frankie. Any word on the Frankie? Are we done with Frankie already? Is Frankie?
I think with Frankie,
Frankie out of the red already?
You'll never end Frankie.
No, you can never end with Frankie. I mean, I've seen some social media stuff where they got him as a Teletubby, all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's some funny stuff I've seen. I mean, it's a shame, but you know what? I think at this moment, Frankie Cutlass right now is like a villain in a comic book. That's where they have him at this moment, because it's like he's the villain. He's like the Joker of the Batman.
No.
Or Penguin.
Well,
what it is with him, he just can't. He'll never be able to skate away from. Even if he decides or he is doing good things, he'll never be able to sway away from all this other stuff, because they seem to. He's got a section of fans that love him, and he's got a section that hate him. So they're gonna keep dragging him back into, or whatever this web is here. So yeah, Frankie, you just can't get enough of this guy.
Yeah. So I got some people saying that get Seek to call in. Like, Seek, if you want to call in. Like, the rumors today is that, like, there's a lot of freestyle artists like threaten, like they want to be able to do something, like legally because it seems like Zeke has a very aggressive style of handling his business. So a lot of artists, they seem to be like intimidated by him or stuff like that. So if you,
I wonder. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Bernard. I apologize. I was just wondering, is there somebody out there who can call in right now and let us know, is Zeke really doing the things that we're hearing about? Because that's some deep stuff, man, to be threatening artists, to be having them beaten up outside of these concerts and stuff like that. That to me is like, it's crazy, but I mean, it can be true. Some of these guys,
yeah,
it's
rumors, man. It's just rumors, because I keep on hearing the word bochinche in our group, and most of the stuff that is said in our group is the famous bochinche, just like people saying stuff, and but this one, where we start pinpointing stuff is when, for example, the overwhelming amount of messages that I got today from different artists saying, like they feel threatened. The word is threatened, and they like want to take it to the next level. That is like to call the authorities and stuff like that, because So Zeke, this is it, bro. So call us up and let's clear this one up. And we also got like remember the other day we had somebody that was not here, and the Frankie Cutlass the DJ Smiley show, and we got to get him in. We have we got to get a Jim in here, but Jim ain't here today. Jim is busy today. We got a Henry.
Well,
Captain.
Okay, so we got a Henry.
Yeah, we need to get Henry.
Is he ready to come on, Bernardo?
I don't know, Henry. You out there, my bro? If you out there, you ready to come on the show? Let us know. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't like to call anybody just unannounced and stuff like that. So Henry, my bro,
well,
yeah. Because somebody notify Henry. Sir, Captain.
I'm sorry, I apologize. I just wanted to say, well, while we're waiting for Henry to hopefully come on, why don't we just recap back on the show that we had with DJ Smiley and Frankie Cutler. Let's just do a recap on that, because there was a lot of things that were said, and when you really think about it, it was just overwhelming. Like, I just wanted to say, like, that one part where I never knew that if you got beef or you have any issues with Frankie Cutlass and you're his friend prior to you having beef with him, you're okay. But it seems like if you're his friend and you maybe betray him, or you and him don't see eye to eye no more, Frankie don't play that, because he came out real nasty at DJ Smiley by, he threw out the laundry. He came in and said, well, I lent this guy $1,400, and and he put it out there, letting people know, like, this is what he did. And I mean, I that's a great thing for him to do. But then he comes out and says, hey, this guy Smiley, he don't go and tell you that his old lady was getting banged by a state trooper. I was like, holy shit!
I didn't
to me, I was in shock. Like, did he say that
part? I didn't like that part, because we supposed to be boys. We're supposed to be gentlemen, and we protect, especially the mother. This is not just some random chick. This is the mother of the kids, and there's big respect for any the mom of the kids.
Yes, but I'm just saying, like, Frankie does not hold back anything. I mean, this guy. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can tell you right now, if I was Frankie's friend, or you and me were all Frankie's friend, I mean, I don't got anything against the guy, but I'm just saying, like, we was like his two boys, knowing that he don't have a problem if you get into an issue with him. He's gonna air out the dirty laundry. I would be afraid, because I'd be like, oh shit, if I tell this guy this, that, and the other, when he gets angry, and that's one thing he showed on the show. He wasn't angry when he said it. He was calm about it, but he didn't play. He said, hey, this is what's going on. He's like, this guy here, his old lady was getting multiple banged out by this state trooper, and I was like, holy, I couldn't believe he went there. So that's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, and another thing is, I seen on the book, what Billy was saying. I see there's a beef with Frankie and somebody on Facebook. They don't like each other at all. Like it's like going down on Facebook.
Yeah, so we got
something might happen.
Right, we got Nancy Stone here. She said that was wrong. Yeah, like that part where we spoke about, you know, like a man talking about you know, like another man's like girl, you know, not because she's no random chick, not just like she's the mother of the kids, and yeah, respect for that. I got a lot of the respect for that. So then again, okay, so we're taking calls right here. So if you want to chime in and say, you know, a few words, so just go to Bernardo WBGFTV on messages, Facebook Messenger, and that's it. That's all you need to do. And we're waiting for who are we waiting for? Henry. We're waiting for Henry. You know, we're here for you, bro. So anybody wants to, you know, just chime in and say, you know, a few words. We're right here, okay? So just call.
And if anybody wants to talk about, you know, the Cito situation, the only thing I can just go off of what I've seen on Cito's situation is DJ Mr. Miami. If anybody doesn't know or they don't know of him, he does a lot of shows in the Philadelphia area. He's been doing shows for a lot of years, Mr. Miami. He's been doing, I'm talking maybe like 10, 15, maybe even more years. But he's always had Cito and multiple, you know, artists come out and sing down here in the Philadelphia area. And the other day he had 2 shows. I know for a fact he had 2 shows recently. And I don't know if anybody knows, but Cito is from the group Pain. Pain is made up of 2 people. It's Cito and it's Gennaro. So what happens is these 2 guys here are like best friends, and they're made up of the group Pain, and they sing multiple beautiful songs. But the other day, as I seen, Cito didn't go and sing at these 2 events that Mr. Miami had. Gennaro went and sang at these 2 different events without his partner Pain. But then you come and you see Pain, which is Cito. I mean, Cito's a part of the Pain group. He didn't go sing at those events, but his partner did. But then he comes up and writes, Mr. Miami, you know, I'm not going to sing for you anymore. You're not going to have me in front of 10 or 20 people. I'm not going to do that. Don't tell people that I'm going to be anywhere or associate my music that I'm going to be around you, so you can't gain more people to come out to your events, because it's not going to happen, because you and your wife were talking mad stuff about me, bad shit. You know, he was cursing or whatever. So I don't know what corresponded, but there seems to be some bad blood with Cito from the group Pain with DJ Mr. Miami. So if anybody does know anything about that and wants to chime in about it, please let us know.
What's up? Even Cito, or the Gennaro, but there's no beef between Cito and Gennaro, right?
No, not that I know of.
Not that I know. Gennaro went out there.
It seems that
Gennaro went out there and sang like what they sing.
2
like
shows.
The Color of Pain.
Yes, he sang. Some of them songs are Cito songs by themselves. So I don't know. I know for sure if Gennaro went out, he was probably able to just at least minimum sing the songs that him and the group Pain, you know, as the group Pain, you know, they have their own separate songs. Cito has a few songs on his own. But again, when you looked at the flyer, it said Gennaro of Pain. So it was two events that DJ Mr. Miami had him singing for, but there was no Cito. These guys, when they go out, they usually go out in doubles. So that means, again, the beef right now is between DJ Miami and Cito. So I don't know really what the beef is, but this one was just saying that, you know, you and your wife are talking mad shit about me and some other stuff. So I really don't know, but it's heavy because I keep seeing a lot of stuff on Facebook with Cito writing back and forth. He doesn't seem like a happy camper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me see if I can get a Henry on the phone. Where Henry at? Yo, anybody seen Rocky Ramos, bro?
Nah, I haven't talked to him in a while.
He must be in the studio doing something. Hold on one second. Where's Henry, bro? Let me get Henry on the phone, bro. See, because he wanted to come through. I don't know if he knows that we are live. Yo, Seek, my bro. if you want to chime in and say a few words, about overwhelming. I gotta tell you guys, it's overwhelming the amount of messages that I receive from people and some artists. Ricky got Rocky. Ricky got Rocky. Nah, Ricky
didn't get Rocky.
Nah, Ricky ain't get Rocky. Ricky, what you think of this, bro? Ricky got Rocky. Okay,
well, I don't know, but I know we know another topic about Ricky. With this one guy, Crayola.
Oh yeah, yo, guess who we got right here? Yo. The one and only. That one and only's here, my bro. You know who's here.
Billy Crayola.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Before we get to that, let me big shout outs to Angelo Martinez. He's in the house already. Angelo, Mr. Angelo. Yo, Mr. Angelo, we love Angelo, bro. Angelo is the man. Yo, so, Michael. Yeah, now I remember where you was going. So, the rumors were that because I did speak to Mr. Billy Crayone. I spoke to Billy Crayone. And the
red Crayola?
Yeah. No, but I don't like that. Someone said that like Ricky wanted Billy's red Crayone. Nah, that's just wrong. Ricky wanted Billy's red crayon. Nah.
Oh no.
Nah. I don't want to think about that. No, Ricky is Ricky's a monster, bro. Like we know that Ricky and Billy Crayone, they had a moment where they were like networking for a moment, right? And but I think they did something together, like a show, But Ricky's a monster, bro. Ricky don't play no games. So to me, this all seems like like Ricky was like interested in Billy Crayone, right? But no, Ricky was just like networking because that's how Ricky is. Ricky's networking because Ricky wants to get to the next level. You guys there?
We're here. Yeah, I'm here.
So I don't believe that. I don't believe like the Ricky was like anywhere like interested in Billy's red crayon. No. Because Ricky is just a monster, bro. Ricky, like Billy ain't. That's not his type. Let me get.
Are you sure? Are you sure it wasn't the blue or the yellow? Are you sure it was red?
No, it was the red crayon. If this rumor is right, like they were like the rumors are like Ricky was aiming for the red crayon, and I don't
No.
not Billy. Billy is not his type at all. Like, yeah, Ricky is very aggressive in networking. So yeah, Ricky is like, what's up? So I know they did a little time together, like a little time, but because of a show, and all that stuff. But like, nah, Ricky, nah, that's not Ricky's type. Let me see if I can get Henry on the phone. Mr. Henry, I'm trying to call you. Let me see if I can get Henry. Mr. Henry, good evening, sir. We are live.
Oh shit! What's up, Papa?
What's up, Papa? What's up? I'm sorry to call you like that unannounced. I usually don't do that, but I know you wanted to be like on the show, and say a few words. So, I usually don't do that, but since, we already spoke, message and stuff like that. So, that's why I called you, you know what I'm saying? Because I thought you were like didn't know that we were on and stuff like that.
Man, I got so involved. Look at this message. Look at all this vinyl. Look at all this DJ gear. It's like, it's part of, I have a little business going on where I buy and sell vinyl and DJ gear. So I got some buyers coming Thursday. So I'm putting together. Look at that shop right there. That's all freestyle. That's all the first 2 shelves of freestyle.
Mr.
I don't know if you could see it.
No, today you're only on audio, but I'll.
I'm on audio. Okay, I'm on audio.
Only on audio today. Only on audio today.
Is your show still? We're on air now with your show?
We're in the air. We got my boy Michael Sanchez and Captain Billy Wright. He's on too. And we're all here, and then and then we got a bunch of freestyle fans, and we are all here to and.
All right. Let's get this party started. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
On this.
What's going on, Henry? What's going on, Henry? What up? Billy in the house.
Doing my thing out here in the Boogie Down Bronx, man. It's the weather is transitioning. It's starting to get cool outside, so that's when we hibernate for the winter. So I'm inside. Taking care of some things, man. What's going on? What are we talking about these days?
Henry,
is there still a crisis going on, or what?
So, in freestyle, there's always a crisis, sir. It's just sir, we are a very loving but very dysfunctional family. Loving, very passionate, but we are very,
Well,
okay. So what exactly happened on the DJ Smiley birthday bash?
Oh, I haven't got to talk to Smiley. I know him personally, but I will vouch for his character and integrity. I know the dude personally for a short while, but that short while I know him, I know that what I go by what I see by how people treat each other and how he treats people, and I think he's speaking the truth, man. I personally had experiences where venues do what he said would happen. Especially when they got like regulars there. Like I could go into stories about that all day about how you're the decision maker. Is your party? You brought the people. You packed the place. The people that you brought are spending at the bar, right? And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they want to switch up on you. That's what I think happened to Smiley, man. And it's unfortunate because Smiley is a respected cat. He didn't have those DJs were not green. We call them in the crowd green peas. They weren't green. Those were seasoned, experienced DJs, and they went out their way for him to give him a good party, and that happened, and that causes people to feel some kind of way. I'm pretty sure, nobody likes getting bumped. When you're a DJ, you don't like getting bumped. Sometimes it happens, and for different kinds of reasons. Sometimes you're booked to play somewhere, and then all of a sudden a celebrity DJ showed up, and they want to show him some love. That's happened to me. I've gotten bumped by celebrity DJs that all of a sudden they go, you went out of time, and stuff happens. That's just another example. People get bumped all the time for all kinds of reasons, but I wouldn't say it wasn't Smiley's fault. I want to say that, even though I wasn't there and I didn't get to speak to him personally, but based on the information that I read on Facebook and his post, it happened, and you want to learn from those experiences, but it's hard. Like I'm the type of guy. I don't get a lot of gigs because I ask a lot of questions about. What about this? What about that? What are they? Oh, this guy's asking too many questions. They want to get somebody that they can manipulate. So when shit happens, they could walk all over that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you the DJ that came through and was gonna spin, right?
No, I didn't go to the party. No,
you didn't.
That's Henry Glick. I'm Henry Backspin. I'm Henry Caballero. Yeah, no, that was some one of his friends. I hit Smiley up. I said, hey man, I would like to play, but he already had. That was a special night where he booked personal friend type DJs that he knew forever that are well known, No. And I didn't take it personal. I wanted to play, but he said, go down there. He said, Henry, man, I'm all booked up, but these are cats that I grew up with that they're seasoned. And I said, I understand. That's cool.
Captain Billy, you want to add into this?
Oh, I mean, I'm just, in your experience being a DJ, you were just saying that a lot of times you can go out and spin, and then they if a celebrity DJ shows up, you can be bumped off. Has it ever happened to you personally? I mean, or you just seen this happen, or I mean,
well, actually, by coincidence, last month I did an outdoor event where I was coordinator of all the DJs, and I booked like half a dozen DJs, and I tried to give all of them some time. And then there was a couple of celebrity cats that pulled up in the Bronx. I don't know if you're familiar with DJ Theodore, one of the creators of the Scratch and all that. And I squeezed them in, and the DJs were cool about it. I said, look, I'm making some changes in the schedule, but this was pro bono work. This was outdoor block party stuff. There was no contracts involved, so I was able to pull it off and not lose face. It happens. I've seen it happen, not to me, but I've seen it happen in clubs. It kind of happened to me at that event because I was supposed to play at the big stage that they had. Jazzy J brought out $100,000 worth of equipment. It was outdoor. You could hear the music 4 blocks away. It was a really big outdoor event. And I didn't get to play the big stage, but you know what? It was all good because it was pro bono. It was for a good cause. And I still had a good time with my little setup on the other side of the event. There was two sound systems set up, and I was on the other side. So it's happened to me, and I've learned, because I'm older, not to take it personal. But again, when there's money involved, sometimes if you get bumped and you still get paid, I mean, maybe that's a good thing, because if it's in your contract to play and you get, and something comes up and you don't play, you're still entitled to your money. And that's just the business, But I don't know what the situation was with Smiley, with the thing with the money. I think they all did pro bono for him. I don't know. I don't want to get involved with that because I haven't spoke to Smiley personally. So I'm just going by what you and I, what we know about on the internet. But I know Smiley's a good dude. He's a man of integrity.
Good dude.
And at least he had a good time. I saw the video. They had a blast, bro. They had a blast.
No. Billy,
Henry. Yeah, I just wanted to ask another question. Something. Have you ever was hired to do a DJ event, and when you arrived, they canceled the show, or after you spun the whole night, they decided not to pay you because maybe the promoter said they didn't have sufficient funds to pay you? That's one of my questions.
Well, I live in the Bronx now for 3 years. I grew up and raised here. I moved to Texas in 2007. So from 2007 to 2016, I did a lot of DJ work out there. And I want to say I can recall situations where some similar stuff like that happened because there's a lot of DJ work in Texas. Oh my God, Texas is freaking huge. And I was in Dallas and Fort Worth. I was doing clubs. I was doing parties. Working with venues that just opened up, and at the end of the night, sometimes things got weird like that. And man, but this was a while ago, and I'm very diplomatic. Again, my friend always told me, Henry, do contracts. That things like that happen when you don't do contracts. It gets weird like that, where we didn't make enough money, or here's this and that. Because if you have a binding contract, you could take them to court if they don't pay you. But when it's verbal agreements like that, it gets weird. And, sometimes, you have to take one for the team. But, for every time it happened to me, I could count out of hundreds of gigs that I had out there, I could count maybe in one hand how many times things like that happened to me. I mean, I used to even do weddings, and a guy used to book me for weddings, and he used to electronically send me the money in my checking account, and I got burnt. I can tell you one thing: this guy burned me for $400 after I did a wedding. I remember that, and that's why I don't trust these weddings. These DJ companies that hire you to do weddings, and they take 80% of the money, and they want to give you like $200, $300 when they charge $1,000 or $1,500.
Henry,
but I agreed to do that, so that's on me. But when I trusted this guy, he burned me. I never got my money.
Henry, let me get the other Henry on the line, and if And if I need you,
what other Henry are we talking to? Who's Henry? What?
Henry, the one that was spinning that night, that the one that was supposed to spin, he came.
Oh, okay, yeah, I never met him. I don't know him. Yeah. So okay, cool. You want to get him? Great.
Yeah, Mister. If I need you, do I have your permission, your blessings to call you back today?
Who, me?
Yes, you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Okay. Let's get Ricky on the phone so we can clear this one. Ricky, do I have your blessings to call you, my friend? Missed a call from Ricky. No, Ricky actually called me. So we can clear this Billy Crayola stuff. Yeah.
Ricky's dangerous.
Dangerous Ricky. Okay, let's
Ricky.
Yeah, this is gonna get heavy now. This is gonna get heavy, people. Good evening, Mr. Ricky.
What's up? So, what was going on with my name being mentioned?
Okay. So one time you was hanging around with Billy Crayola. You guys networked and did some work together.
I've never met him personally. I just talked to him through the internet. But why is this being brought up after like fucking 8-10 years? Why is this subject?
Ricky, this is just rumors that we hear. Is it true that for example, like rumors, just gossip and rumors and garbage like that. That somehow that you.
So wait a minute. I get a phone call. Someone speaking about me and Billy Crayola. Why is me and Billy Crayone's name in the same fucking sentence?
The rumors are
Freestyle is one of those things.
Out of the blue. What rumors? Like, you guys don't have nothing better to fucking talk about? We gotta hash things up? What rumors? I can't.
Whoa. Calm down, Mr. Ricky. Calm down, Mr. Ricky. It's not that type of party here. This is Billy Wright, and Billy Wright is always right. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Ricky, the rumors are that somehow you were like interested in like in Billy Crayola.
You mean I was interested in Billy Crayola?
Like you liked him.
Did that Ronald McDonald tell you that?
He did mention something like that you was interested in.
Okay, well, Steve, this is what happens when you talk to a garbage artist who puts out nothing but garbage and wants to be somebody so bad that he comes on your show, speaks of me.
He said that
you grown ass people are gonna sit here and listen to the bullshit.
Me personally, I don't think. First of all, I don't think he's your type at all.
Well, first of all, what you should have done, Bernardo, if someone comes on your show and is speaking to me in a derogatory way, you should have called me in so I could confront them.
Yeah, well, the only time
because Billy Crayola better keep my name out his fucking mouth, Mr. Rainbow fucking Bright. I never was interested in that ever.
We love Ricky.
Billy, if you're listening to us, can you please give? I've tried to call, but Billy Crayola.
No, Billy won't call because he's a pussy ass bitch. He's probably got pink hair tonight. He ain't gonna fucking call you because he ain't a man. It was vice versa. That sorry motherfucker was after me.
He was after you.
And when that started happening, I got away from that dude because that dude is nothing but a liar, a bullshitter,
you see?
A sorry ass fucking singer, garbage ass music. Like, oh my God. I don't know what you understand, that you even believe that.
Ricky. So you're saying he was trying to highlight you?
The what?
Well, he's trying to holler at you then?
He tried to holler at you?
Yeah, but what I don't understand is why was that even brought up?
Because
it was brought up in the freestyle cases. It was going to the censor.
So Billy Crayola came on your show to talk about Frankie Cutlass. My name got thrown up in the mix.
No. This is I had a conversation with him before we went on the show because remember he was on Freestyle Talk. That show that I only speak about what they've done and stuff like that and the history of their freestyle life and
right.
That's it. So when we was talking, he said something like you guys were like talking and like you were kind of like hitting on him, like you was interested in him, and I'm like, I didn't believe that.
But what I want to know is who was on your show tonight, a few minutes ago, talking about it.
Now this just came up, bro. Like came up. It's one of the things that we were talking about a lot of like stuff and and then.
Well, it didn't just Bernardo. It didn't just come up. Don't play me like I was born yesterday. You were talking to somebody because someone called me on the phone and I heard the conversation. Who was the person you would
Ricky, we're not saying you were born today. You were born, but just not today.
We're doing a recap.
So
That's basically a recap on something that happened in correspondence.
That's what I'm trying to find out. Who brought it up tonight?
We over here. The one that brought it up was
not you, Bernardo, because I heard you said no, I don't believe that. Who were you talking to on the phone that was bringing it up?
No, we got I got messages like inboxes.
We got messages.
Yeah, inboxes.
Well,
about
if they want inboxes, guess what? I'm on Facebook. Hit me up and ask me fucking shit. Don't come on a fucking live fucking feed and ask questions about shit. You want to know shit? Well, hit me up in the inbox and I'll tell you.
The Freestyle Crisis Center, so everybody's trying to chime in and let out their dirty laundry, and I guess they just brought your name up, Ricky. At least the good thing is,
10 years
people love you.
I thought you guys were talking about Frankie Cutlass. What are we running out of things to talk about?
No.
No, we're not just talking about that.
No, there's plenty of things to talk about. But why not bring a figure to the show?
You didn't talk about it for no reason.
Okay. Yeah, well, the reason was like for example, this thing came up, and I'm thinking, this is what I said. I'm like, Ricky, this is like this thing. Maybe
trying to get ratings, but Jesus Christ,
Ricky, like we were saying, like maybe this shit happened, right? But not like Billy Crayon says that you liked him. I'm like, no, like no, not Ricky. Ricky was probably networking. Ricky's a monster, probably trying to get some connect or whatever it is that Ricky does.
That is so funny because he sent me his sorry ass CD through the mail. I threw it away. It was trash. And that's as far as
we all know that. But we're just trying to
let me ask Ricky a question. Ricky, you don't think, for example, because I dig Billy Crayon's music, freestyle music. You don't think he is good at all?
No, he is trash. Are you serious, Renato? Is this
that bad that we got to call a cop and tell him that his music is bad?
Are you serious?
I mess with his shit. I think his music is cool.
Milli Vanilli sounded better, and they didn't even sing. The fuck is wrong with you? You talking about his music's good? He's not even a freestyle artist. That freestyle CD he put out. Oh my God, they put a little freestyle beat to the old shit he had, and then he calls it his greatest hits. Nigga, no one knows who you are with your 13 downloads on iTunes.
Dude,
so Billy, you're gonna laugh. So Ricky, you're telling me you never seen his Crayola Red?
His red crayon? Nah.
No, I never
saw some of that
ever.
Shit, I had a question for Ricky, man. Hold on one second. What was that question?
Who was in the background trying to make jokes?
Michael and Captain Billy.
He asked me, did I ever see his red crayon?
This is Billy Wright. You know Billy Wright's always right.
Are you serious, dude?
No, he said he never met him.
Why?
Billy.
I never met Billy.
Never. Ricky, you think Billy, like, for example, Billy's always talking about that he knows people, like he knows.
Billy don't know shit. Let me tell you something about Billy Crayon. Go on his fucking page, and you can see all his autographed CDs and LPs and all that. It's the same fucking signatures. So he goes around saying that he knows Gloria Estefan. He knows fucking Boy George, Tiffany, Debbie Gibson. All his signatures on all his albums. Go look at it. I'm serious.
Actually,
go on his page and look at his signatures. They're all the same fucking signatures. The I's, the E's, the Y's, the B's are all the same.
Ricky, but I heard a song. Him and Boy George did a collaboration together.
Okay, so Boy George recorded it from the UK and sent it through the email. Big fucking deal.
You don't think he ever met Boy George?
No.
And he's not. He doesn't have like.
Yeah, Boy George comes all the way from London to meet fucking Billy Creone, who nobody knows of.
So he doesn't do lunch with Gloria Estefan and stuff like that.
No. Please. Are you fucking serious?
I like Billy Creone, bro. I like him.
I'm glad that you but next time you talk to that rainbow white looking bitch, tell him to keep my fucking name out of his mouth because he's only off the street in Lawrence, Massachusetts. I'll have to whoop that ass. That was 10 years ago. He was on my dick. I ain't got time for that little boy.
He was on.
I'm more known than Billy Creone, and I don't even have music out.
He was on you. That sounds more like the story. I didn't like the other story. Like that you was on him.
Yeah,
like,
it was, but it was no big deal. I just stopped bothering with that dude. He's not my type.
He's not your type. That part I know.
So I don't even know why you would bring that up. See, I know why he brought it up because he needs fucking life.
So listen, so can Billy White ask a question? Is it just that you you had a relation with Billy Creole? It didn't work out, so that's why you're saying his music is crap, or is it just his music is crap? I'm just asking a question.
Listen, who am I speaking to first of all?
Billy White.
You're talking to Billy White. Billy White is always right.
Okay,
Captain Billy White.
Pay attention to what I said. Okay. I'm going to say it for the last time. I never, ever met Billy Creone in person. So how can you have a relationship if you never met somebody?
Hey, you can do things over the phone nowadays. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you can Facebook Live somebody and see some things you might, you know what I mean? That's plenty enough.
That's not a relationship.
No.
We're just trying to find out, is the man's music crap, or is it you just saying it's crap because you and him had a fallout? We just trying to find out, is it really crap or not?
And again, I just said that like 10 minutes ago. I said he sent me his CD, told me to listen to his music. I listened to his music. It's garbage.
Mm. But so we got a lot of.
He got mad because I never got back to him because I don't pay attention. I hang with legends. I don't got time for Billy Creone.
Billy, if you're listening, please give us a call. We would love to talk
I wish
to you.
he would.
Yeah, and if you were interested in seeing it, then let's witness for yourself and see if what Billy Creone's freestyle music is legit or not. Go to YouTube and look for him and see for yourself and call us up. And
another thing, Billy Creone is a stalker too. He likes to stalk artists. Do you know Billy Creone is the one that made that whole thing up with Giggles down in Florida?
No. What happened there?
Yeah, Billy was behind that.
I don't know.
Billy made up the bomb. Billy made up the lives with Clinton and all that. That's what Billy did. So you got to be careful when you talk to Billy Creone because he's a fucking con artist, a bullshitter, a liar. He's pathetic. He'll do anything to get 5 minutes of fame.
Well, he can get like.
Oh my God, what kind of guy is that?
No, he can. Get
and it's funny to me, Bernardo. It's funny to me that you would have Billy Creone call you up talking about Frankie Cutlass.
No,
how are you going to have a nobody speak on something that's a somebody?
But you know what? One thing that maybe Billy does know, and we are talking about this today, is about that.
Billy don't even know how to sing. Have you seen any of his videos?
I like his music, bro. I really do. I think it's catchy, Billy.
And that just goes to show you where your state of mind is if you like his music.
Who's Billy? Somebody saying over here. Go to YouTube, Billy Creone, and freestyle, and you know.
Go on YouTube and hit up Billy Creone and watch his orange outfit in Massachusetts, the parking lot. About girl hanging up or something like that, walking in puddles. Please, are you kidding?
Very colorful dude. Very colorful dude.
Well, all I know is he and whoever better keep my name out the mouth. That's all I'm calling for. Because I'm laying in bed watching TV and I get a phone call talking about my name's being mentioned.
Yeah. Well, no, but I'm glad that you
appreciate that. 24 different colors. Taste the rainbow.
You wanna fucking know something? Inbox me. Don't talk about me because my name ain't Frankie Cutlass. Y'all been doing that for over fucking 2 weeks now. Don't bring me in no bullshit for real.
No more Chicha for Ricky? We don't want no more Chicha, Ricky?
I love
Ricky,
Ricky.
I
I'm
got
home.
too much to do. I don't
Ricky.
hang around with losers. I hang around with stars.
With stars. You do. Especially your beloved, beautiful Sapphire. Like that girl.
Exactly. Why am I gonna hang around with legends and hang around with this loser who ain't shit?
That's what
Come on.
No, you're right. Ricky's
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, when I heard the news, when I heard that, I'm like, and he told me this one. He and I'm like, nah, Billy, I don't think that happened like that. Because Ricky's a monster.
Yeah, many years ago he went around saying that.
He's not.
And I tried to beat his ass. And then that nigga disappeared for a long time. Now he wants to come out the fucking woodwork.
And he lucky that shit didn't go down, because I know you. Like, you would, man, you would be.
I know where he's at in Lawrence, Massachusetts, but I'm not going to waste my time to drive over there.
Like,
he ain't worth it.
All right, guys. Any last word over here from Mr. Ricky?
Right. No, that's it.
Really, but it is one thing I do want to say, that at least, even though with all the gossip and the boutique check going on and everything, it's always a pleasure to have Ricky on the show. That's one thing right there we can say. It's always a pleasure to have him on the show.
Ricky is a real monster in keeping freestyle in check for forever. Like nobody's out of control here, because Ricky's constantly keeping everybody in check.
Yeah,
we need to start calling in more often. When he wants in the blue and he ain't got shit to do, call us up. Bernardo, they hot.
Bernardo, you said Ricky keeps everybody in check.
By the way, Bernardo, when are you interviewing
Well, he needs to keep. He needs to keep Billy in check. He needs to keep Billy in check.
Billy in check. Billy don't want to come around. Like, Billy is like, no, like, I moved on. Like, I'm, like, I don't want to,
Billy's a pussy. Anyways, when are you interviewing Amaretto?
Friday night we got two
Friday night
two all-stars. We got Evelina at 8 p.m. and then we got the legend Amaretto, freestyle legend Amaretto.
The legend. You're funny, dude.
I love Ricky. You gotta love Ricky. Ricky, come on, you gotta tell. Why are you laughing? Tell us why you laughing.
The only 3 words in the song are legend.
She's been around forever, bro. She's a
legend. What is wrong with you? You know what? Freestyle
She's not a pioneer. She's not a pioneer.
All these people be calling people legends.
Clabber Rock. She's a legend.
Yeah, she sang like 3 parts. How is she a legend?
She sang 3 parts. David.
Ding ding. She ain't even the real lead singer.
David from Nice and Wild sang the Spanish part of Diamond Girl, and they call him a legend. Legend. Been around since the 80s.
No, actually, Johnny Menace did that.
No, but the Spanish part, Diamond Girl, tú me haces sentir como estoy en fuego. Like, he did that, and he's a legend.
Yeah, did that. Yeah. Anybody can sing in Spanish if they know Spanish, Bernardo. Doesn't mean he wrote it.
No, but he sang it.
Yeah, he sang it. Everybody sang it. Reggie and Remy do the same damn thing when they perform. What's the point?
Yeah. Well,
David ain't original neither.
Friday night, legend, freestyle legend.
And it's just like that dude from fucking Lanier too. He was a drummer. Now he's the lead singer, out trying to make money.
What? What? You mean to tell me that Joey was not the original?
Joey was the drummer. Look in the video. With the one with the bushy hair, looked like he was from Bon Jovi.
Because they all had long hair.
With the head being on. He was the drummer of Lanier. He never said.
Ricky?
But now he's out there performing as Lanier, getting money because he must be broke.
So Joey, oh my God! So he's he's just a drummer for Lanier.
So you could be a part of a group. Like, say you get 4 guys together and probably 1 or 2 sing, the other 2 is just there to make up the quartet. And then years later, one of the guys who never sang a lyric on the album comes back and wants to sing the hits because no one else is doing it. Because Charlie's a natural writing songs for other people, and Wyatt is like doing other things. He came back and started lip syncing to Charlie's fucking music and fucking concert, and he's getting booked. He's the drummer. So that's the same thing with David. David wasn't the lead vocalist either. But Nice and Wild was disappeared, so he figured, you know, I'll come out sometimes as a part of it, and that's why it says David. It should say David, formerly of Nice and Wild, not Nice and Wild, because he's not Nice and Wild unless the other 3 guys are there.
Nice and Wild is getting back together.
That's what everybody needs to be educated on. There's like fucking 2 Company Bs. There was 2 Sweet Sensations, 2 Cover Girls. Like, come on, 2 TKAs.
Thank you,
Ricky.
Ricky.
That's why we need. That's why we need Ricky sometimes.
That's what we need.
Maybe come in. Instead of wasting time on this Frankie Cutlass bullshit, you should be talking about fake people out there singing other people's hits. That's what you should be talking. That's a crisis.
Well, that's what we need you for, Ricky. We need you to come in and chime in sometimes and give us a schooling, and we can school these other people out here what's really the freestyle world and everything else going around and how it really is.
Being put on fucking concert lineup singing songs. That's what you should be talking about. Not Frankie Cutlass, what happened 2 weeks ago. Like, you should get off the Cutlass subject. That's so tired.
One at a time. Michael?
Yeah, all I'm saying is we're getting all riled up with her, but we talk about Frankie Cutlass. We have fans over here never got their money back yet still from the event.
Well, I heard people were getting their money back.
Not everybody. That's what I just said. All people didn't get their money back. Listen to what I'm saying.
That's not Frankie Cutlass's problem. That's your you have to call your bank.
You have to. All right, I'm calling my bank. I'm gonna call my bank right now. I'm gonna call you right now. You refunding me my money.
Well, you gotta call your bank.
All right, Ricky. Thank you so much for.
I am calling my bank, Ricky.
What?
I am calling my bank.
Thank you.
And what happened?
No money.
You still haven't told me if I was getting refunded or not.
Well, that's what Evan Bray is giving him the money back, and that got nothing more to do with Frankie Cutlass.
Oh my God! All right, Ricky, we're done with this conversation because this is not going nowhere.
Thank you.
Oh, why? Because it doesn't suit your need.
All right, Ricky, you win. Just go play with the Crayola.
Where you bought the tickets from? See, y'all don't want to hear nothing. Y'all want to hear what you want to hear. You bought tickets from a company. That company is refunding. Not Frankie Cutlass.
First of all, I didn't buy no tickets for the event. Okay, so I'm just joking with you.
You didn't get your
refund. You can't take a joke from me a river.
You don't even.
Ustedes tienen que calm down. Ustedes están hablando demasiado. Tenemos que hacer familia entre el freestyle community.
I am calm. Maybe you should get better reception on your cheap phone.
Thank you.
Well, I'm not the one who will Metro PCS.
On that night, have a good night. Bye, guys. Keep my name out your fucking mouth.
Ricky, we love you, bro.
I won't say
Ricky.
We love you, Ricky.
No, we
love you, Ricky.
We love you, Ricky. Forever and ever and ever. You're a boy.
And ever.
Okay, so let's get okay, where's Henry? Where's the DJ Henry? Because we wanted to, we want to give Henry that moment so he can come through. Remember? But I don't know, Henry, DJ Henry from the Smiley Show, from the DJ Bash, from the Party Bash, from the show. But let me get.
I just want Ricky back. That's what I want. I want Ricky to come back. I don't know why he just gonna be like that. First he gonna be mad at Billy Crayola. Then he gonna talk like that about us. He don't even want to stay on here and chit chat with us. I'm kind of highly upset with him right now.
He ain't tell us no truth over here.
We love Ricky. Ricky's my boy.
We still love Ricky, but he just be acting up sometimes. He come on the show and just want to be all tough about everything. But that's what makes him Ricky.
Ricky's Ricky.
He got sensitive about doing me on.
I love Ricky, bro. Ricky, I believe in Ricky. Ricky's gonna be Ricky's gonna be rich. Ricky's gonna be very rich one of these days. I believe in Ricky. You'll see where Ricky's taking this, because I see his move. I see his plans, and you see plenty of Ricky freestyle Ricky coming up next. Let me call Mr. Martinez. Mr. Martinez, I will be calling you in a second. Give me a second right here. I always get his.
Ricky's like a big Tootsie Pop. He's like a big juicy Tootsie Pop.
Hello.
We love. Hold on. Let me call Mr. Martinez. Nivek Martinez. Hold on. He wants to.
Okay.
Hold on one second. Give me a moment. I love Ricky, bro. Don't. Ricky's my boy, bro. Ricky is my boy. 70. And Angela's over here. He's. Give me a moment.
Bernardo, what's going on?
Mr. Martinez. What's up, my bro?
How you doing tonight?
Happy tonight, bro. In this crisis center of ours, and we're doing good. We're talking about a lot of freestyle stuff, and just making our genre a much better place, bro. And we happy about that.
Right.
So what's up, bro?
Well, I guess I must have struck a nerve in Mr. Frankie Gutless, because that motherfucker was taking pictures off of my Facebook at 4 a.m. and tagging me. Of course he wants to do it while I'm a fucking sleep, that fat bitch. But if he got something to say, like I told him when I said it on Facebook and everything else, like I told him, stop talking shit. You don't know where I come from. It's funny that you got to go ahead and tag me and call me stupid names. But you see, if I really wanted to put him on blast, that motherfucker was calling me 2 years ago because his financials suck. That's what I do in my day job.
Oh, wait.
And you see, and that bad credit bitch couldn't even fucking finance a cup of water.
Mr. Martinez, so you're telling me your beef for Frankie Colors is over 2 years ago?
No. Over 2 years ago, he was calling me for some help. And I gave him advice. And last night, at 4 a.m, I'm waking up from my phone going crazy. I'm wondering what the fuck is going on. He tagged me in about 12 different comments because I blew up his spot. Because he told me, Google me. Well, I proved all his Google shit was bullshit. From the flyer that he used, from the website saying that he only DJs for 1,500 people, but he used a picture from a website from the club, and then we showed the flyer from the people who were DJing at the club, and it wasn't even him. Then he tried to say, well, he DJed from 7 to 9. Now, he said he DJed from 7 to 9, but that's bullshit because the club don't even open till 10 o'clock. So who did he DJ for himself?
So you're telling me that flyer was in 2017?
He's full of shit. He put up a post one time, I'm here in a meeting with Sony, when the same picture he used was from FEMA when they were in Hurricane Maria in Puerto Rico. The man is a fraud. God. He's a fake.
Oh my God.
Frankie.
Using flyers from other fucking... I mean, goddamn, how do you people believe in this guy? He used a flyer from FEMA showing the people in the office having a meeting and said that was the meeting he was having with Sony. Used a picture from a website from a club in Miami. Was like, look at how many people here came to see me. That's the picture they used 2 years ago when they did a renovation. And remember how they said, oh, you just can't buy a plaque. I put it up on your page. Yes, you can. You go right to Google and say, buy a fucking platinum album, and you can design whatever the fuck you want.
I seen that microphone when you picked that up today.
So that fat bitch ain't nothing as a DJ. All he does is play a pre-recorded mix and acts like he's DJing. He's garbage. He ain't never been a freestyle person. He bashes freestyle all the time. He sat like he was fucking Alfred Hitchcock in a chair and made an hour video bashing freestyle artists. From Lisette Melendez to new freestyle artists and everything.
Could we get Angela Martinez on the phone? I wonder if Angela Martinez wants to chime in, or
what does Angelo got to do with anything? Angelo, is he his fucking cheerleader?
Angelo,
I don't understand why I need to talk to Angelo. We need to get Frankie on here because he was talking all this shit on while I was sleeping. But then I go ahead and blow him spot. Wait, he doesn't realize he's putting pictures of me with celebrities. That just shows how stupid.
Mr. Martinez, Angelo is AKA Calm Down Angela, road manager to Frankie Cutler.
I know who he is, but he like I said, what does he have to do with any of this? Frankie Cutler is a fraud. He's a fake.
He defends Yeah, he defends Frankie. So
he was portraying
the reason why, Mister, the reason why Angelo, because he's right here in the comments, just going crazy, swinging at you right now on behalf of you know, like swinging, pow, 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 pow. You know, so that's when, you know, it captures my attention.
Because that's the kind of shit that keeps people alive talking about Frankie Cutlass. Like I told you, he has nothing to do with this genre. But go ahead, I must have struck a nerve that the guy had to wake up at 4 in the morning and start blasting me on Facebook.
Yeah.
He couldn't sleep. He woke up in a cold sweat because all the shit he put up was fake. It's garbage. Other DJs showed it. You're fake.
Angelo says this cat here has money problems.
I don't got money problems. That's the issue you guys don't have. The reason, like I said, my name is backwards is because my bread and butter don't need to be a part of my personal life or my DJ life. But you got a guy like Frankie Cutlass promoting like I don't perform unless it's more than 500 people. We showed he had a flyer that was a club with a max capacity of 300.
Yeah, Angelo,
everything he says, there's proof to show he's a liar.
Angelo's swinging left and right here, my bro. So
of course, and that's the reason he can't let me see it, because I can't see it while I'm talking to you. That's why you should have called me on the phone. You have my number. Call me.
Yeah.
This way I can see it and I can say the exact same thing. But that's what all he has is he has these little cheerleaders that want to go ahead and keep his name so he don't have to be on there because he can't take the fucking heat. That's the problem he got. Soon as you start putting him in the corner, he want to block you. He want to take off his tag being on the message showing that he's nothing but a fraud.
Yeah, Captain Billy, you want to add onto this something? Captain Billy?
Billy just got back. I was kind of have to step out and have to use the bathroom real quick, so I kind of missed a few minutes of your segment. My apologies. What were we talking about again?
No, do you have anything to add to what we were talking about, Frankie
I want to be able to
Angelo?
I want to be able to get Mr. Angelo, because he's swinging at you, Mr. Martinez, a lot. Swinging like ba 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 ba.
See, but
I do know I've been getting these text messages about a possible. We keep getting messages about Frankie Cutlass possibly having an older son. So I mean, I'm not gonna chime on it too much tonight. But we keep hearing about a son of his that's not in this country right now.
Illegitimate son?
Supposedly he's saying he's a legitimate son. He's out of the country. Frankie knows of him, but he won't bring him back or something like that. So that's going to be another segment that we gotta talk about another day. Because if it is true, and he does have a son somewhere, and he's not taking care of him, that needs to be brought to light.
Yeah, that's garbage. We'll get to that one. Thank you, Mr. Martinez. Thank you for being with us tonight. Okay, we're gonna try to get Frankie on the phone or Mr. Angelo. Thank you, sir.
Not a problem.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Angelo, do we have your permission to call you, Mr. Angelo Martinez? Do we have your permission, your blessings? Let me see.
Hey, Bernardo, I think by now, we have his blessing to call him. I think we should just call him.
Yeah, let's call him. Let me call him, because he's been swinging left and right, right here to Mr. Martinez. Let me call Angelo. Let me see. Let me call Angelo. Stay right here, because Angelo. You're gonna see. Let's see. It's ringing. Angelo Martinez ringing.
Oh,
Mr. Angelo Martinez.
What up?
What's up, my bro? So
This guy bugging hard. What the fuck is wrong with him? He didn't take his medication? This nigga gonna bust a vein in his neck. He gonna sue you, Bernardo? There's another one that's talking trash, man. He needs to get 2 phones, at least 2 phones. You know what I mean? He should have gave Obama back that phone and got the new Trump phone. He would have had 2 phones. Damn. Fuck is wrong with him? Yeah. What is he on? What's his name again?
Well, his name is spelled backwards, but Martinez.
I'm ashamed that he has my last name, I think, right?
Yeah.
Damn. I hope we're not related.
Angelo, you sure you?
He sound like a
Angelo, you sure you're not
bitch.
cousin to him?
Crazy. And then he's saying something about illegitimate son. He crazy. I know Frank all my life. That's that bullshit. I wish
Illegitimate
he would
son.
call up. I wish he would call up. I'm not here to. I can't speak for him, but that's that bullshit. That's that bullshit.
Yeah, that's garbage. But we're gonna get to that story.
You wasted
soon.
half of your show with that first caller. Who the fuck was that? Sound like a waitress.
Who? You, Ricky?
A freestyle bottle girl or something. Yeah, I really
Ricky?
never heard of him. Honestly.
Yo, Ricky's a
I'm not
monster.
up on my
Yo, don't
DJs
mess
like
up.
that. Only the famous DJs.
Angelo,
Like Frankie Cutlass, tune in Monday night freestyle.
Angelo, trust me on this one. You don't want any of Ricky, bro. You don't want no.
Listen, man. I
No,
have
Ricky,
nothing against the dude. I don't know him. I just know you said something about you wanted his red crayon or some shit. You kept bringing it up. I'm like, what the? What?
Yeah, don't mess with Ricky, Angelo. You don't want any of
Listen,
that, bro.
man.
Ricky is a
You don't bring in the drama. You don't mess with me. You don't know me. You just know of me. So you chill. I love your show, though.
We love you around here, bro. You're the man, bro. Any question, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, Angelo, is Mr. Martinez related to you, anything?
Hell no. No way in the world. That dude should have been swallowed or left on some girl's stomach or something like that, you know? That dude's no way related to me. Hell no.
So, yeah,
Sick.
Sick. Guys, any questions? How's Frankie today? Yo, Angelo, hold on 1 second. How's Frankie today, bro?
I don't know, man.
Because you his role
try to reach
manager.
him.
No,
He has his own life, and I have my own life. The fuck?
But Angelo, I believe that you.
I ain't gonna let nobody trash him though. Ain't nobody trash or try to sabotage his name because he worked hard for where he's at right now.
That's true.
You know, it's about music. It's not just about one genre. It's about expanding. You already heard what he had to say. Those plaques are real. Ain't no way you could go on Google. That's the way this guy probably got his, right? He got freestyle plaques, right? Yeah. That's what he has.
But you are constantly on the phone with him because you are, part of his team, and
Yeah, but that's not I'm not here to disclose nobody's business like that. You know what I mean? If he wants that to be disclosed, then tune into his show or wait for him to call in. Monday nights, you know what it is, 8 p.m.
Angelo.
Sir.
Hey, just question, man. Have you been noticing on Facebook? Why is it that it's a group called what is it? Freestyle Phonies. How do you call it? I think it's called Freestyle Phonies or something like that. They keep on bashing Frankie Covers. Do you know why they're bashing? I believe it's
what the deal is. Come on, if people are constantly keeping his name in their mouth, then that's what it is already. Come on, that's more fame than anything, man. They heard. So let them bash what they want. I was there when the group And More was being formed. You know what I'm saying? I was there when Frankie Cutlass was learning his trade in the small apartment where my cousin Albert was the DJ, Albert from the Land Rascals. That was his mentor. Frankie paid his dues, all right? He deserves to be where he's at right now, and the life that he's living. He deserves all that. That's called paying dues. And all them haters, pay some dues. You know what I'm saying? Make your mark.
Mister?
Yeah, because I'm looking into the page, and I believe it's they're saying it's Latif's page, Freestyle for Phony. That's what it is. It's called Freestyle for Phony. And I'm just telling you, man, I've never seen the amount of bashing that they have on Frankie.
Of course there's going to be a lot of bashing, man. Everybody gets bashed. Did you see the page that Ziki had? Did you see the Ziki page? Did you see the Ziki page? Everybody gets bashed in this game. It's part of the business. It's part of the business. Okay? It's part of the business. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, but you don't get bashed like that with a t-shirt with
Listen, man,
around his neck.
everybody gets bashed. Everybody gets bashed, right? I could be bashing a lot of people. I know a lot of freestyle gossip and rumors, and I've seen stories. I witnessed it, but I ain't out there spreading it. I could have wrote a book. Good 4 or 5 years that I was a road manager, I could have wrote a book. I seen a lot. Trust me.
Angelo, so let me ask you a question. Frankie and Latif don't get along?
I don't know, man. That's his business. You got to ask him, man. Got no comment on that. Plead the fifth on that one. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know the dude you're talking about. Be honest with you.
He's only asking you because he figured, because again, the group page that is bashing him the most, and they're bashing him on a regular. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm not saying you're like lying about anything, but they're bashing him like every 3 or 4 or 5 minutes, and it's
Facebook, you can do anything on there. Facebook, you can do anything.
Frankie, if you're listening to us, my friend, because you see, we got a lot of stuff that we're saying, but nothing. The only one that can clear a lot of stuff up is Frankie. So if you please
tune in Monday, man. Tune in Monday.
Because he might, you know,
I mean, he has a life too. It ain't only about just music and this stuff here, man.
I know we got a lot of people.
You gotta give guys some peace and respect. There's no respect.
A lot of,
you know what I mean?
A lot of people they said
that. Shout out to Richie Rich. What up, my dude? Richie Rich. What up, baby?
A lot of people tag Frankie whenever his name is being mentioned, so that's why sometimes he can, you know, he calls because it's an overwhelming amount of tagging.
Listen, it's like a volcano. Come on, man. Once a volcano gets to a point, it erupts. You know, they talking about some personal shit. There was a time where I seen somebody put his phone number on the line. Come on, that's not crossing the line. Once you cross that line, it gives you permission to cross that line right back.
Hey, Angelo, I have a question.
Well, we come from a tough-ass neighborhood.
And,
you know what I'm saying?
And it was
dog world out here.
A charity. It was to a charity for police department that.
Listen, man, I don't want to talk about anything that has to do in the past, NYPD, you know what I'm saying? Because to me, it's FTP for them. You know? They ain't my friends. I ain't trying to have nothing to do with anything in the past. Let's talk about the future and what's currently happening right now.
Mr. Michael, let Michael ask the question. Michael.
Go ahead, Michael. Ask the question, Mike.
So I heard through messaging through Facebook that there was an event Frankie did a couple months ago for the police department, and it was over $2,000, and the police department never got money for the charity. And I'm just trying to find out if it's true or not, because that was supposed to me.
That's for him to answer, and I believe he answered that, because I did hear him answer that question. I don't know if it was his show or it was a comment, but, you know, that's something for you guys to ask him. That sounds real personal to me. I have nothing to do with that. All I know is that the checks are not bouncing.
Okay.
Angelo, don't forget that we wanna advertise the show that you're gonna do. Well, I can't wait to see your show. When is that gonna happen?
It's gonna happen. There's a whole new year coming up, man. We just got to get it ready and make sure that it's right. It's gonna be on a different platform. We're gonna have some people calling. It's gonna be on some funny shit. It's gonna be on some music shit. My boy Richie Rich is gonna help out. You know, we're gonna do it right.
220 is your year. 220 is your year, bro. You are the man, bro.
Yes.
220 is everybody's year in freestyle. All right, because that's the year that we really got to show these people in the industry what it's all about. The old, the new, the past, the present. You know, because there's a lot of good artists out there, man. They just ain't being heard because there's a really major platform out there looking at them. But they're going to hear soon. You'll see. You think it's playing. It's a joke. You think what Frankie's saying is a joke. She's going to happen. I'm going to tell you. It's going to happen.
We got a Frankie.
And then all the writers, all you writers, you're not going to eat cake. We're going to give you a piece of pie. Just so you don't starve.
Just like I said.
Because you're a freestyle fan.
Mr. Andrew, just
and
like
it's your bullshit like that keeps, you know, the genre going.
Mr. Angelo. So people tag Frankie, and they tag him so much that, look, Frankie, this is, you know, now he's calling. So I'm going to, let me get Frankie on the line, and, you know, I'll call you up, okay? Let Frankie
He's calling. He can answer those questions. You can leave the fuck alone with the bullshit questions.
Let me get Frankie.
All right, Bob. Okay, go ahead. Do your thing.
Let me call Frankie. Hold on. Let me call Frankie. Frankie, let me call you. Sorry, bro. That it's just that your name comes up all the time over here, and let me call Frankie. Hold on. Give me a second. Frankie Cutlass. Let me call you, sir. All right. Calling Frankie.
Good evening.
Good evening, Frankie, my bro. What's up? How are you, bro?
What's up, Bernardo? What's going on?
Over here, man. You know, we're trying to tackle a bunch of say freestyle crisis, but you know, your name is always like coming up, and a lot of confusion with your name, a lot of stuff, a lot of like fake information. Yo, we got a guy, Frankie. Listen to this, bro. How people, it's crazy. Like you have an illegitimate son, like in Dominican Republic. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's a lie. That's a lie, man.
Okay.
It's unfortunate people use stupid stuff like that and run with it. You know, I spoke about that this morning on page, you know, about how people just take false information and run with it. And then, you know, you have a lot of people that follow this stupidity. And it's sad, man. It's a sad situation when people follow this stupid rumors. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Frankie, out of the stuff that that for example, I know that a lot of people when your name is out here, they tag you, so it captures your attention. So out of the stuff,
well, I didn't hear some of the stuff that was, you know, talked about. So you gotta, you know.
Okay. Can we get Billy Wright?
Okay, one of the questions I had, how you doing tonight, sir? It's glad to have you on the show. I just wanted to touch base because I've never seen the amount of shit I'm seeing every day, every 3, 4, 5 minutes on a Freestyle. It's a Facebook page. Supposedly, it's Latif's page, and it's called Freestyle for Freestyle for Phonies. I believe that's how it's called. Yeah. Every 2 or 3 minutes, I see them bashing you, and we're just trying to find out why is it if it's Latif's page and why are they bashing you so much on that Freestyle for Phonies? I mean, have you ever had any problems with Latif?
I never had no problem with him. I don't know if he had a problem with me. I don't know why he allowed this stupidity, you know, to take place on his page. I'm hoping that, you know, all my fans and all my friends and family keep reporting that page to shut it down. I mean, it's just it's sad. You know, I get tagged all the time on that page with stupid stuff. Like earlier this morning, I was tagged on somebody saying that they could go and buy fake flags, and another rumor that's going around saying that I was not at an event in Miami. I mean, just any little thing that they could run with to try to discredit me, they'll do it. You know, and it's just sad for Freestyle. That's sad for Freestyle. That puts a black eye on Freestyle when you do stuff like that. And it's not only with me; they bash a lot of artists, and it's just. Frankie, may I
say something, sir? I want to be able to say something over here that I'm thinking. Okay, man, I think you're the man, Frankie. Let me tell you, I think you're the man, and this is the reason why. Because every time, like physically, someone throws a punch at you anywhere, you come out, and you like, "What's up? You want some of this?" Like you there. Like for example, Latif, he's always doing this kind of stuff, but he don't come out. Like Latif don't come to the show. Like come through, bro. Like, don't
he's a you know, Latif, with all due respect, Latif is a, you know, he's a big dude, whatever, but he's a puppy. At the same time, he's a puppy. He betrays to be a big dude, but he's a puppy. He ain't really built like that. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's sad that it's sad that he allows this stupid shit to go on, excuse my language, on his page, man. You know what I'm saying? To bash artists, bash me. You know, I just told him this morning, I said, educate your disciples, man, because they don't know what they're talking about, and they look like dumbasses. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad. I want to also clarify something about this charity situation. Can I get on that for a second?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So basically, a few months ago, he's a former cop in New Jersey. He has a charity, some kind of charity, a group that he does, and he does events every year for fallen cops and some of these former cops and stuff. So they got this big charity organization going on. So he called me, he wanted me to DJ, and I said, no problem. I said, let's do a contract. You have to, you know, give a deposit, just like every artist does. You know, they give you give a contract, give a deposit, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I was charging him my fee, but he told me he couldn't afford me because that was a little too much, and it's a charity. So I said, all right, let's cut that in half. So I charged him. I said, you just give me $1,000. So it's local. It's, you know, it's around my neighborhood where I'm at. I said, I'll come down and just support you guys, play for a couple of hours, and just, you know. So we did a contract. He gave me $1,000. Now, because this whole thing that happened with the yacht, you know, with this whole thing that they thought that I ran, and everybody started just, you know, posting negative things about me, he felt some type of way. So he was like, look, we can't have you because there's a lot of negativity going around with you. So we can't have you. So I said, so you're canceling? He said, I'm not canceling the gig. I just don't want you to do the gig. I said, all right, no problem. I respect that. I told him I respect that. But then he came out. He said he wanted his deposit back. I said, my man, it doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? You have a contract, and you put a deposit on the date to hold your date. I'm willing to do the service, but you cancel on me. Now you want the $1,000 back? So that's what happened there. And then, you know, some of them got offended. So they're going around telling people that I ran, that I canceled the event, and I stole $1,000 from the charity. That's not what happened. What happened was the gentleman canceled on me. So so that that's what they spread, and they're telling everybody I ran with $1,000.
Frankie, we got a guy here named Dave Lerman. He says, Frankie, can I have my hotel room and air travel? Well, he probably one of the guys that that
has something to do with the yacht boat. Maybe he was traveling from the yacht boat. Whatever. I already said, you inboxed me, we'll try to work something out. Again, unfortunately, this whole thing with the yacht situation, happened for personal reasons. Everyone got refunded. Of course, there's still people crying saying they didn't get refunded. I don't know. Whatever it is, what it is. But yeah, man, that's what happened with this whole charity situation.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this then again, this is what I'm thinking right here, bro, because I'm thinking you are always the man because, you come out, man. Like, bro, you know what it is that you are right now in your house and you take your time and you call through right here. Like,
well, I got tagged. I've been tagged about 1,000. Well, I've been tagged about 1,000 times on the show. So I was wondering why people are tagging my name on it. And then when I come in, I'm on your show.
But I would like, other people get tagged, but they don't come through. Like we gotta give you credit for that. Like, yo, I'm here. Like, you're like one of those people. Like, yo, what's up? Yeah, what's up? I'm here.
Well, I mean, I was born and raised in the hood, and and I have tough skin. And again, it doesn't bother me when people say things about me. It only bothers me when my family gets involved. I give you a perfect example.
Richard said, I'm a kiss ass. I'm not a kiss ass. I'm just saying things the way it is.
Who said that?
Richard said Bernardo's a kiss ass. I'm trying to say, for example, I call Latif. I message Latif. Like, for example, he don't want to come out, and a lot of people don't want to come out. You know what I'm saying? Like they
you know what it is, people. You know what it is. You're not a kiss ass. What it is that you keep it real, right? So what happened is people don't want to hear you try to defend me. People want to hear you discredit me, put me down because they doing that and because they feel like that's the right thing to do right now. Because in reality, they want to see me out the game. They don't want to see me in freestyle. There's a group of people that just don't want to see me. They want to boycott me. They don't want to see me in freestyle. I see this in a lot of people's pages, a lot of the posts. F Frankie Cutlass, we're gonna boycott. We're gonna take him out of freestyle. We don't want him to be part of freestyle. But that's never going to happen. The only day that's going to happen is the day when I decide I want to do it no more. You understand? That's the only day it's going to happen. When I say it's quits.
Frankie, guys, you want to add to this?
Well, like I said earlier, he wasn't on, but he probably didn't hear me. I was saying that the people right now, Frankie Cutlass there's no longer a bully. Frankie Cutlass, in my eyes, the way the people have pictured him, he's like the villain. He's like the Joker. I'm not saying like in a joking manner. I'm just saying like, how you got Batman, you got Joker, and everybody still loves the villain. Well, it seems like they got you as the villain, and you got a whole bunch that like you, and then you got a whole bunch that dislikes you. So I mean, it just keeps your name floating around. You know what I mean?
But I want you to understand this: it's the same group of people that go to different pages that keep bashing me. I need you guys to understand that it's not different people. It's that same group. So either it's on, Latif's page, or it's either on this page over here with Bernardo, or is it someone else's page? It's the same group of people that, they bash me. So it's just that group, man. They just don't like me for some reason. They feel like I'm a bully. And it is what it is. Like I explained to you guys before. I'm just really, I talk the way I talk because I come from the hood, and I also came from hip hop, and but I'm every day I'm learning. I'm learning to be a little patient.
There's a guy over here named Dave Lerman, and he's swinging left and right. He says, Frankie, talk to me. Like, he's swinging at you. You know this guy? Dave Lerman?
I don't know who he is.
You don't know who he is. So no reason why you, he doesn't know who you is. Michael?
Hey, Mr. Cutlass, how you doing today, sir? Hey, listen, I got a quick question, and it's just a rumor, and I know you were down in Florida at the Miramar under the Stars event. There's a rumor going around, and maybe you could clarify it better, that there was an altercation there from another gentleman striking Charlie Rodriguez.
Yeah, I heard this
one.
What
was that? I didn't hear what he said.
So in the Miramar event, like somebody hit Charlie Rodriguez. You know anything about this?
Yeah, I don't think it was at the Miramar. I think this was at the Hard Rock Hotel. That's what I was told. I don't know. The rumor was going around. I don't know something.
I heard that Mr. Seek had something to do with hitting. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know Charlie. Charlie got punched in the face. I saw the video. Somebody filmed it. Actually, you know who filmed that? The part where he got hit was J.R. Coro's manager. He filmed it. They showed me the video when this whole thing happened. And I mean, I'm not going to get into rumors because, again, I'm not going to get into that part.
Well, now we don't have. There's something that we already clarified. Charlie Rodriguez did get hit because there's a video out there where it shows that he got hit. That's not a rumor.
Right. So that's not a rumor. That is true. That did happen. And Charlie, I think I'm not going to talk about that case because there is a case already that is taking place, and there's going to be people getting charged for this, and there's going to be a lot of stuff taking place behind that.
Yeah. Well, Frankie, bro, thank you for always coming around.
So we good? Any more questions?
No.
Anybody want to ask more questions?
No, we're good. And I think that you are.
I'm always coming on your show, man. Because every time I hear people bash you, there's always something new.
Hold on. No. And let me make it up to you because I don't. I wish I had, like, for example, like if I have money, I give it to you. But since I don't, then this is it.
Bro.
Can we promote? Could I at least repay you by you promoting anything, bro? Like anything on my show, like anything, bro.
Nah, we good. You know, I got a couple of gigs coming up, so I'll definitely let you know. But man, thank you. I just want to thank what I want to do. I want to take this time and I thank all the real fans, all the real people, my friends that have been supporting me, even fighting on my behalf. I know Angelo is one of them. I just wish that Angelo sometimes, just use his words a little wisely and stuff. Not go too crazy, not to go into it. I mean, I know he's like that. That's Angelo, and I love him. He's my brother for many years. I just, sometimes we just gotta use wisdom when we talk and stuff, and be a little patient and be a little bit sensitive. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this freestyle, because everybody's extra sensitive. That's why everybody's so uptight.
Yeah. No. We don't want to change anything from Angelo, bro. I think that's it. That's who he is.
Yeah.
Ronaldo,
there's a lot.
I have just one question for Frankie before he leaves.
One question.
Before he gets off.
Say it.
Frankie, do you have any measures in place now for the future to try to avoid what happened on the boat to not happen again? I mean, do you have something in place now? Things that maybe would avoid what happened on the boat to not happen again down the road, so that way we don't never have this problem again.
Yeah, I mean, just one is definitely make sure that my staff is on point. Get more people involved. As far as staff, maybe I use better judgment to things. So I protect myself, protect my friends, my family. And, hopefully this won't happen no more. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can move forward. Like I said, I have gigs coming up, and I am planning to do more yacht parties. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So don't get it twisted. There's going to be more yacht parties next year.
Yeah. All right, guys. All right, Frankie, bro. Thank you for coming through, bro. You're the man, bro.
Okay. I'm gonna be looking. If anything, just call me back.
I'll call you back. Okay, thank you. All right, guys. Captain Michael.
Yeah, I'm here, but I don't know what's going on with the other side of the line. It's making a lot of noise.
Yeah. There's a guy named Dave. Yo, did you hear that one? Okay, so we got one clarified. Okay, so it's no longer like a bochinche or a gossip. Charlie Rodriguez did get hit. He got punched in the Hard Rock Cafe concert. That's no longer a gossip. There's a video out there.
So it's not here, right, Bernardo?
No, the Hard Rock.
Okay.
Okay, there's a guy named David. Dave. Let's call Dave for a second. Let's call Dave. He's been calling here. Hold on one second. Let's call Dave. See who Dave is. Oh, Dave Lerman. Woof, Dave Lerman. All right. Dave Lerman. Mr. Dave Lerman.
Hey, Bernardo.
How are you, my bro? How you doing tonight?
I'm not good. I really have to ask you a question because
Mister, could
right
you
now,
could you
I
lower the volume?
came on your show, I apologize.
Okay.
And I gotta say thank you to Vanessa, Gloria, Frankie, and Zeke are two of the biggest crooks in the history of freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And I can prove it.
Oh my God.
Go to
Oh my God. Why?
Go to Phonies Against Freestyle. I offered $20,000. I have airline tickets for Angel, Sunshine, to make that yacht party happen. I have receipts. I printed them on the Back me up, people.
We're here. We're listening to you, my friend.
And here's the thing. Eventbrite is a third-party vendor. Bernardo, I know you say it's entertainment. I'm begging. I'm pleading with you. All you have to do, and I did this today with my attorney, because I lost a lot of money. I lost hotel and airfare. Yeah, sure. They give you your ticket price back, right? Mm-hmm. But today it was announced that the October 19th yacht party was canceled. That has nothing to do with Frankie. That's Zeke. And that's why I say he's as big a crook as Frankie. And I posted the receipts, Bernardo. Talk to me. Be an investigative journalist. Ask me something.
No, we're just listening to you, man. You know, I mean, this is the fresh
news. Well, no, I'm the victim.
Yeah, okay, guys.
I don't want to be a gossip. You know, like I said, ask me. I know for a fact.
All right. Okay.
It seems a bit one-sided when you go, Frankie, you're the man. You get Frankie on, and I'm begging, I'm pleading, and you can look at your Facebook Messenger. All I wanted to do was say, hey, Frankie, you know, what about all the money I lost?
Mr. Lerman, what I say to Frankie, Mr. Lerman,
what about all the money he lost?
Mr. Lerman, what I say to Frankie is that he's the man because, you know, he's not a coward. Like I see a lot of big time freestyle. He comes through. Like, what's up? You call me? What you need? You need an answer? I'm here. I mean, this guy.
I'm not a coward either. I called you, and I apologize because I applaud Frankie Cutlass. But why didn't he offer me something? Even, you know, I live in Detroit, Michigan, right? Yes, and say, Mr. Lerman, I'm very sorry for your inconvenience. When I play at St. Andrews Hall, when I play at the Fillmore, I will comp you in. I will buy you dinner. Why didn't he have the courage to do that? He knows who I am.
Yeah. Guys.
Maybe what happens is we need to get these guys that supposedly had a bad outcome on the yacht party. And Frankie said it before on the show that if you reach out to him, that he would try to work something out. I don't know 100% what happened on the yacht, how you got, you know, but we do know it was canceled. But Frankie has said that if you guys reach out to him, he'll try to work something out with you. Has you reached out to him? Is that what you're saying?
Okay, let's table that one. Reached out to him. But what is the deal with the 19th? So maybe Frankie is 100% right. That makes Zeke the crook.
We got to get Zeke on the phone. A lot of stuff here that only Zeke can clear up. Zeke, if you are out there watching, man, come through, bro. Plenty of questions for you.
Because the bottom line is, who am I speaking with? Bernardo. Who's on the other line? Okay, the bottom line is the only people who are victims right now are the Freestyle fans. And everybody in the chat room, please, if you have any integrity, the only people who are being victimized are the Freestyle fans. Bernardo, agree or disagree?
Yeah. The idea is to make this genre in our community a much better community, and and just talk. And
I mean, what happened with Speedy's birthday party?
what
with
happened
the
there?
guy who with the bottle service?
What happened there,
I
sir?
felt horrible for them.
What happened?
He's a good guy.
We don't know that one,
It
sir.
was his birthday party. The guy flies in from Orlando, and then they go, "Hey, get off the stage. There's a guy paying more." That should not happen. Agree?
I agree, sir. Thank you, Mr. Lerman. Thank you for coming through and giving us your.
I'm always here for you, Bernardo. I just want to get the truth out here. And the bottom line is, Bernardo, what do you think right now? Last question about the fact that the yacht party on the 19th, and I apologize to Frankie because he's not involved with that. But think of the people who bought tickets and the way they got around it. And this is my last question to you, sir. By saying it's going to be rescheduled, they avoided all refunds. How do you address that? Michael Burke, you got the email.
Yeah, he's got it. Mike, Captain.
How do you address that? Why not?
Like I said, the only thing we could have done was we had to ask Frankie to see if possible to address the situation. Maybe there's a way he can address it. Maybe do a new party just for the ones that supposedly were affected by the situation. Maybe do like a party somewhere in New York and just bring out those who were affected by it. And do maybe just, I don't know, maybe a promo party just for that night. And maybe, that would be something, that would that make the people that supposedly were affected happy? That would be something we'd have to ask Frank.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Lerman. Mr. Lerman.
Also, again, people got to understand, things don't happen overnight.
If you were a
Things can't get resolved overnight.
One at a time.
What would you do?
It's all good, sir.
Okay, you're asking what I would do?
Yes.
I would do the same thing you're doing, but the thing is, you got to understand, things don't happen overnight. If he's going to resolve it, he's going to resolve it. But it's not going to happen overnight. That's what you got to take into consideration. Also, it's not going to happen overnight.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Lerman. Thank you for chiming in, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay. That's it, Mr. Lerman.
The sad thing is on this, Bernardo, is that a lot of people don't understand that this isn't the first time that something like this has happened. I mean, even though this time around it has happened to Frankie Cutlass, but in reality, he's not the only person that's has promoted a party, and the party has something has went wrong that they had to cancel. So, but it's just because again, Frankie Cutlass has the Monday night freestyle show. A lot of people chime in. Now because we have the social media, people are able to chime back and forth and say, yo, did you hear what happened here and here? But whereas before, this had happened to other people from different promoters, and things go wrong. Things do go wrong, but it's never been brought out there like that because social media wasn't as popular as what it is today.
Yo, a lot of people say here that I play both. Bernardo, you play both sides. I'm not. I'm just like a mediator, like Marty.
Well, no, they can't.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't understand.
I'm trying to handle the whole thing. Like this is, I'm trying to. I do the audio.
Well,
I can't.
Bernardo, they don't understand. They don't understand that Bernardo's not playing two sides. Bernardo is listening to listen people. Bernardo is listening to both sides. That's his job, to listen to both sides.
And Gloria
he's trying to get facts.
Gloria says, I need to mediate better. Like she's not feeling the way that I mediate. Well, that's what we got, man. And that's it. That's what we got right here. And if you guys want to make more freestyle center, that's the idea. Basically, the idea here is to make we're just an example for other people to start making their own spots on the internet, and and make it better than what we're doing over here, because that's what we got. That's it. That's what we got.
But you know what? At the same time, they got to understand that you have a show to try to see what's going on, so we can understand a little bit better. I mean, at the end of the day, I understand a lot of them, they're upset with Frankie Cutlass, and maybe there is something that Frankie Cutlass later can do to try to resolve the issues that are at hand, but there's no other way of you know, Bernardo, you're doing the show so that way you can try to help out at the same time. A lot of people don't understand that if you don't have, like right now, Frankie Cutlass don't even have to get on. He could just ignore everybody. He doesn't have to get on. He doesn't have to talk to anybody. He doesn't have to say anything. He can just leave it the way it is, but at least he's coming on and he's answering some questions, and maybe he will try to find a way to resolve it. But, you know, you can't just, you know, oh, well, you know, Bernardo's not mediating this correction. Bernardo's listening to two sides of this. There's always two sides to a story, and that's his job, to listen to what's going on.
Another thing is that I appreciate a lot that you guys are helping me. Michael Sanchez, you know, thank you so much for being there, and Mr. Billy Wright, you know, for helping me, because that's the idea. The idea is, you know, like, let's all be together and do this one together. I think you guys and we are all doing this together. Like, we are no longer thinking that we're going to get Freestyle back to the top. We are already working on this as we speak right now. This is it, people. This is it right here, right now.
And Bernardo, the people that are chiming in, that they feel, okay, well, maybe he's doing this, maybe he's not. But you know what? The good thing about social media and this being a Bernardo show and it's live, the people that have something, if there's something that you want to talk about, that you're not sure about, call it.
We got a caller right here. Give me a moment. Hello, good evening. Welcome to the Freestyle Crisis Center. And how may we help you?
Hi, Bernardo.
Hi, Gina, baby. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Goody, goody, goody. How you feeling tonight?
Good. I'm doing good. But I am an honest person, Bernardo. You know that, right?
Yes, ma'am. I do believe that.
And I tell the truth. And I think you're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you.
And you're very fair.
Thank you, ma'am.
And you have a big heart. And you're doing a phenomenal job. And I just want to tell you that from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you, Queen Gina.
So have a wonderful
Oh my
night.
God, she's so sexy.
She's sexy. No, Gina and Moof. We love Gina.
Oh my God, she got me hot over here. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
No, we love Gina. We love Gina. Gina is Gina, Queen Gina. You don't know who Queen Gina is?
Queen Gina?
Queen Gina.
Where's she from?
Yeah. She's from our community.
She's from the freestyle community?
She's from our community. She's a soldier. She's a freestyle soldier. Always helping out in any freestyle stuff and posting and tagging people. One of them real freestyle soldiers right here in the house. Queen Gina.
Right.
Wow.
And I love all
she
of
can
you.
call anytime
So
she
all
wants.
of you have a blessed night.
Thank you, Gina.
Angels on all your pillows.
Angels.
And stay positive.
Thank you, Gina. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay. So we need to call a Mr. Michael Burke. Let me, guys, Michael Burke, and this will be the last one because we all got to go to sleep already. So Michael Burke. Okay, where's Michael? Let me see. A Mr. Michael Burke. Michael.
He's with the charity. He's with the police charity.
Yeah, he's the one that put the police charity for $2,000.
I don't got Mr. Michael Burke over here, bro. But we gotta get him. I don't have him in my. He's not my friend over here in my Facebook. So let's make a recap, Captain, of what we did today.
Well, today we went over the Cito issue, Cito and
that's pending.
Mr. DJ Miami, which we haven't got any confirmation back on what's the beef between those two. And then we also went into the Frankie Cutlass, went back into DJ Smiley and some of the things that were said when Frankie Cutlass was on. And we also had Frankie Cutlass come on and speak on some of the issues that you know, from Freestyle Phony's group that keeps on bashing him over and over, and we was trying to find out, you know, what's going on with that. And it's a lot of stuff that was overwhelming today.
And then we had the colorful Ricky and Mr. Crayoni. That was very colorful.
Oh yes, Yes, Ricky. Everybody loves some of that Ricky.
Yo, that's very colorful. I want to hear more of that. I want to hear more of that. Colorful. We love Ricky. Ricky's a motherfucker, man. I love Ricky. And, you know, we would love for
Ricky can come on. Ricky can come on anytime he wants that Tootsie Roll, motherfucker.
But we ain't got no problem getting Ricky over here because he's like Frankie Color. He's like, what's up? You want some of this? You want some of this? But I'm having
you call me directly. Listen.
Like, but we having some problem because we having problem like with Cryoni because Cryoni wants to do freestyle music and he wants to sell freestyle music to the fans. But then again, he doesn't.
Yeah, but he wants to do freestyle Ricky too.
He wants the exposure. He wants the money, but he don't want to come around and face the music and face everyone. So I'm keep on trying, Mr. Cryoni. You know, until
his time of listen, he really doesn't know that he's messing with somebody. Freestyle Ricky is a guy. I mean, I'm joking around, but in reality, I know Freestyle Ricky. Yeah. I've heard of him. I've seen what he's done. He's been in the freestyle community for a lot of years. He's helped out many events. He's helped out plenty of artists. And you know, we can joke around, but he's a really good guy. But he's also not to be played with. You cannot play with him. He will lash back at you. He's not scared to do that. Yeah. I've heard he's done it before.
We got Michael J. Burke here, but unfortunately, he needs to be my friend because I'm gonna fix this. I'm getting like 4 devices, so I'm gonna, but I can't get you on the phone today. But we're gonna leave this one over here, Mr. Michael. He's here, but I can't get him because he needs to be my friend on Facebook, and I don't have another device right now. So we'll continue this one. We'll post it when we're coming back to our Freestyle Crisis Center right here with my boy Michael Sanchez and Captain Billy Wright. Billy Wright, say it loud and say it clear, my bro.
Billy Wright is always right. And even when he's wrong, Billy Wright is right.
Even when Billy Wright is wrong, Billy Wright is always right. So in behalf of all of us, we want to wish you a beautiful rest of the evening, and we'll post whenever the Freestyle Crisis Center is going to be on again. Thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful night, okay? Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Hold on.
Yeah.